So my first few months learning how to drive were exciting, but at the same time very stressful. In the beginning it was this completely new thing, and with any new thing, you know, it's scary. And even months after getting my lessons and passing the test, going out and driving somewhere was still like a big deal. And I can actually remember the exact day I went out on my first solo drive. It was a 5-minute drive from my house to a small shop, and it was raining, it was dark, and my window was fogging up and I couldn't figure out which button fucking defogged the window. And then it was raining, so I was trying to get the right setting on my window wipers, and then to add on top of that, I didn't have my lights on the full time. Essentially I was a mess trying to drive 5 minutes from my house. But luckily I got to the shop and back home safely, and yeah, that was my first experience driving by myself. But now I get in my car and like that, I'm at my location. It's a kind of mindless process. Now I'm still engaged and I'm actively looking at road signs and trying not to run anyone over, but it's not something I need to mentally put a lot of focus on. You know, I'm not staring at my gears and making sure I'm getting the biting point on my clutch. It's just a very smooth, effortless process. And the point I'm trying to make here is everything in life is essentially just like learning how to drive. And that every time I start something new, I should see it the same way I experienced my driving growth. The start will be challenging and a little stressful, but after a few months I'll start getting the hang of it, and I really shouldn't expect to be completely 100% comfortable with it for at least a couple years. I think it's important to remember that it's normal not to know what you're doing. You can't grow while also knowing what you're doing the entire time. And a lot of people, including myself, want all the growth without going through all the uncomfortable experiences that are essential for growth. And at the end of the day, it's about having the confidence to put yourself in difficult situations, and at the same time being okay with showing people how bad you are at things. You need to be okay with other people knowing that you're not good at certain things. For example, if you want to be better in social situations, you need to be willing to go through the first initial stages of letting other people see that awkwardness. Or if you want to learn how to swim, you need to be willing to go to a few swimming lessons and let other people see how shit you are at the breaststroke. And if you want to be able to drive a car, you need to be okay being rubbish at parking and annoying other drivers on the road because you're new to it. So when it comes to improving your social skills or swimming or driving a car or whatever it is, growth isn't possible in those things without going through those stressful, embarrassing moments of not knowing what you're doing.